I get this question way too often. What about the AliExpress packaging, bro? I'm not gonna show you the other side because it's got my fucking name on it. AliExpress packaging where, bro? Do you think AliExpress are putting their big ass logo on every single package? No, use your brain. This is AliExpress package. This is AliExpress packaging, bro. It's blank. There's nothing. I'm not showing you my address because fuck you. But bro, they're not gonna fucking put AliExpress all over it. Otherwise, how the fuck would I be dropshipping? How would all the people in the comments who are successfully dropshipping be dropshipping? A lot of you asked me as well. Invoice. Fucking hell, that handwriting is atrocious. A lot of you asked me about invoices. Will there be an invoice inside? No, the fuck there won't. They don't do that. Bro, you could just figure this question out yourself if you just tried it and you'd realize, or send an item to your house. But no, there's no invoice inside. There's no big fucking logo that says AliExpress. They did actually do that before, but they stopped because everyone fucking complained and people can't dropship, right? So guys, please stop flooding my DMs asking me the same questions. Does it have AliExpress packaging? Is there an invoice inside? Because let me get the packaging again to explain. This is what it looks like. When your buyer receives this, they're not gonna complain because it looks like a regular package. Obviously, on the other side, it's gonna have their fucking label. It's gonna have their address, whatever. But of course it's gonna have their address, right? You know what I mean? There's really only one way that's gonna actually expose you as a dropshipper. Literally one way. If you obviously are in the program and you follow the methods that I can't put on YouTube because it would get fucking oversaturated and patched by Depop. But if you're in the program, you would know all these methods, or if you just follow the videos, you know probably enough, right? I'm sure you've looked at the tracking yourself, right? And it would be like, oh, your parcel's from AliExpress. And you're probably thinking that's fucked because there's no way you're gonna be able to dropship to people. And if they on the tracking it says literally AliExpress, right? There's a big fucking, let me zoom in. There's a big fucking AliExpress logo on it, right? Guys, we really need to, I know I love this analogy, bro, brain cells. We need to get our brain cells and we really need to rub them together, right? How the fuck, please riddle me this. How the fuck would I have been doing this for 2 years? If if the buyer would see this every single time, I would get complaints, it'd be a headache, I would basically make no money, right? The reason you can dropship and it's still like, if you put this into the every tracking link, right? If you put this into the every portal, it will say it's from AliExpress because it is literally coming from AliExpress. We all know this, bro. We're all using child labor for profit, right? The thing is though, when the buyer views it through Depop, let me show you, right? All they're gonna see is literally, this is a fucking pin. All they're gonna see is the current location of the item. They don't see this, bro. It doesn't take them to every website. It just shows them this. I mean, it doesn't show them this. It like literally just shows them the location of the item. Hey, your item is at the sorting center. Hey, your item is like, it will literally just be like, oh, US sorting center. Your item is whatever. And this is why we don't add the tracking in immediately, right? Because if we add a Chinese code, this is obviously the local code. Hopefully you kind of know what I'm talking about, right? You're a bit advanced. You've done a bit with Depop, right? There's two codes you get. You got a local one, you get a Chinese code, CN, Chinese motherfucking code. You don't put that into Depop because guess what? When you put it into Depop, it will show the location and it will say it's coming from fucking China. So again, brain cells are really like, we're gonna need to create some crazy friction between these brain cells, bro. Because if we put the local tracking link in, I mean, if we don't put a local tracking link in, we put the Chinese one in, they're gonna see it's from China, right? So we're gonna use our brain cells. We're gonna wait 2 to 3 days until we get local tracking link. You're gonna know it changes because it's gonna like you can. There's a website called 17 Track, right? 17 Track, bit of free source, right? I'll put it in the description if you want. Literally, all you do is you paste the tracking code, right? Usually it'll be like whatever, and every code. If it starts with H, it's a bit of a giveaway. That's in every code because all every codes are gonna start with H. Put your code in there, press track, and it'll literally show you where it's coming from, right? And the supplier it's coming from, or logistics, whatever. Bro, if it's from Every, it's gonna say Every. If it's from Royal Mail, it's gonna say Royal Mail, USPS, whatever, bro. Obviously, if you put it into this website and it comes up as fucking Cow Now or whatever Chinese, Shenzhen, da. Don't use your brain cells, bro, and don't put it into Depop. Crazy, right? Crazy. This is how we get away with dropshipping. So 2 to 3 days, you'll get a local link. Double check with 17track.com, this beautiful website. Link will be below. That's how you do it, right? Another way you can avoid this whole thing with, where is it? Saying it's from AliExpress is if obviously you're not dropshipping from AliExpress. Don't use these other sheet suppliers, obviously. There's one way you can do that, which is with a private supplier. Obviously, I can't give you the guy's number on YouTube because you guys are gonna fucking spam him, right? If you want a private supplier, there's a link below. I give it to all of my students. Anyone who's in the program gets access to the private supplier. This means your shipping times are faster. Your product cost is even less, bro, because this nigga has connections, bro. He's insanely connected. He's tapped in the Chinese world, bro. He has all the connections to child labor. You will get as cheap of a product as you can possibly get, bro. So faster shipping, better cost, and the beautiful thing is, obviously, he's not a fucking AliExpress dropshipper. He's literally connecting to all these children. He's taking them directly from the children and sending it to the buyer. So by doing this, we're going to avoid this whole thing where it's coming from AliExpress. So you will not have this issue at all. Obviously, sometimes the buyer does put it into every. I'm not going to fucking lie to you. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? Sometimes the buyer gets the code, they go off Depop and they put it into every, and you get a fucking message. Fucking get over it, bro. You're doing something which is against the terms of service. Of course, some people are going to get pissed off that you're dropshipping. It happens. But the thing is, bro, I've got a shit ton of orders a day, bro. I'm probably one of the bigger or the biggest Depop dropshippers out there, right? And I rarely get this issue. Like once a month. And I can diffuse it because I have insane customer service skills, bro. It's not that hard to get away with this, bro, because one of like 200 will complain about it. If you're happy with those orders, bro, start dropshipping. Stop being a fucking bitch. If you've already started, congratulations to you. If you haven't started, stop being a pussy and actually start. If you have any questions, you can literally DM me below. There's an Instagram link. You can DM me whatever. Obviously, don't fucking ask me this basic question that I've just covered in the video. Use your fucking brain, don't waste my time. If you're interested in mentorship, click the link below. Literally private suppliers, everything I can't put on YouTube is in this program, bro. Obviously I can't put all the fucking source on YouTube because nobody's gonna make any money, right? If all the big research methods are on YouTube, Depop A will patch them, which is gonna be fucked for us, right? All the ban evasion shit would get patched, all the research methods would get overused. The same way I put the public ones on YouTube, they would get overused, right? So we got to keep it secret. But I love you guys, thank you for watching.